What the F is a thumbnail for a channel with over 20 million subs? Shocking. Amazing what you're doing. Couldn't credit you more for pushing boundaries, but in no way did you reinvent boxing. Boxing's been relevant since its own birth. That's my 2 cents. Love what you're doing, man. Makes me want to get out of bed each day and chase the bag for myself. I'm here for the journey and have been for a while. Destroy the sports space and be the king that runs it. The idea is decent, especially the counterpart. Or the content part. Okay, so obviously Jake Paul does have fans out there. We all knew that. I'm personally not against him. I don't hate him. I don't love him. Let's see what he's got to say in this video.
This year, I turned down $40 million.
It seems like recently he just has super loud music playing in all his videos. You really can't even... It's hard to hear what he's saying. That's all I'm saying.
Here's why. I haven't made real content in years and have been working in silence on my biggest company yet. We're finally ready to share it with the world. Content creators and YouTube icons have been revolutionizing old, traditional businesses, like Logan taking over hydration with Prime.
Let's move some products.
Nice, slow.
Nelk
Shout out to his brother.
Taking over seltzers.
Hey, let's go Nelk. Guys, I'm a big Nelk fan. I'm not sure if you guys watch their videos, but I definitely at least recommend checking out their podcasts. They're pretty good. And the Nelk boys have been doing crazy things with Happy Dad. Like, this is their alcoholic beverage that they sell, and it seems like they're doing really good business with it. So YouTubers, they're out here starting their own businesses and all kinds of different businesses, including beverage businesses, and they're actually seeing a lot of success. Just kind of goes to show how successful you can be as long as you have a large following.
Mr. Beast innovating fast food.
Yeah, dude. He opened up his own fast food restaurant. He's selling chocolate bars now. It's crazy.
And now it's my turn.
Other people try to place limits on what is possible.
I'm the best thing that's
happened. It's a pretty good video so far. Whoever edited it did a pretty good job.
I told you I was gonna fuck him up, and I fucked him up.
I've been waiting for years and years to innovate on an industry, to strike while the iron's hot in a market that needs...
I first heard this song in the background, by the way, from a show called Cloak and Dagger. It's not a really good show, but it's a superhero show from Marvel, or at least Marvel is part of it. Yeah, just wanted to put that out there.
Reinventing. And what is it, you may ask? What is it that Jake Paul is going to reinvent? Well, you may not have guessed it, but sports. S-P-O-R-T-S. They're outdated. They're not fun anymore. It's hard to track information. It's hard to watch highlights. The same old ESPN show is just playing over and over and over and over again. I mean, can you name a person in the sports media industry right now who is under the age of 40? It's all old.
That's true. They are all
billionaires running all of these organizations. And to me, they're doing a shitty job. As you all know, we live in a new age of digital consumption. You have to meet the users where they're at. I single-handedly revived boxing. Now it's time to reinvent the sports landscape.
Yeah, that's what someone was saying in the comments. He didn't actually revive boxing, but I think he's doing a lot of good things for the sport.
With my new company, Betr. B-E-T-R, Betr.
It's not a bad name.
I got this shit fucking tatted on my leg. It's still healing, but that's how much this company means to me. At Betr, we have 2 branches. The first being a sport.
I don't know why everyone feels the need to tattoo stuff on themselves. I mean, obviously not everyone, but some people who like tattoos, they like it too much, if that makes sense. Not hating though. You do you. Some people look really good with tattoos, no matter how many they have.
Media Content Factory. We will be pumping out sports shows, social media content with dozens of talent, including myself, giving you a new way to view sports. I'm launching my own weekly sports show called BS with Jake Paul. Surprise, motherfuckers. Not only will we be bullshitting BS with Jake Paul, but we will be going in depth into the athlete's mind, into their life, into what makes them tick. Why are they the way they are? What drives them? What are they thinking of when the going gets tough in their sport?
Honestly, I think this is pretty cool. I've listened to some of Jake Paul's podcasts that he was in for Logan Paul, his brother's podcast, Impulsive, and a couple of other videos where he got to actually talk what he wanted to talk about. And he does have some interesting takes. I don't necessarily like his personality when it comes to, the conferences and stuff for his boxing matches. I guess it's all just to put on a show and drive more ticket sales. But when he actually gets the chance to talk about like serious things, about the mindset you have to be successful in boxing, he's actually pretty smart. Like, he's a hard worker and he trains really hard to be good at boxing, and I truly do believe he actually is a good boxer.
What makes them want to be the best? I mean, me personally, I'm tired of going on sports shows and getting asked the same fucking question every single time. How are you feeling leading
It really
up
do
to
be
your
like
big
that.
fight?
Same questions.
Shut up. No one cares about these questions. How come after thousands of interviews, no one's taking the time to ask me the questions that everyone wants to hear? I'll be able to relate to these athletes like no other sports show host. We're not going to be in some uptight professional environment.
I mean, I see what he's saying, but like so many of the people, like so many of the reporters who are interviewing these athletes have also been athletes in the past. So this is kind of shocking. I mean, not shocking, but that's interesting.
I mean, hell, these sports show
It's interesting how they couldn't be asking the right questions when a lot of them have been in that position already.
hosts can't swear. They can't get drunk and talk about sports or else they'll get fired. A lot of times they can't even have an opinion on certain things because they're biased and they're paid by certain people to create certain narratives. And not only that, they have to film in a studio every single time. I want to get up close and personal with these athletes. I want to do workouts with them and interview them during their workout. I want to know what they're doing.
That's a cool idea. I'm sure it's been done before, but he could probably do it better.
Why that workout makes them special, their recovery, their diet. I want to be inside of their fucking ears. If I have to go up their asshole and interview... Sorry about that. Basically what I'm saying is we will be doing everything differently from these other sports shows. BS with Jake Paul will become the biggest sports show in the fucking world. To Stephen A. Smith, Pat McAfee, Skip Bayless, Shannon Sharp, I respect what you guys are doing and what you've done for the sports industry. But there's a new sheriff in town.
Yeah, at least he put some respect on their name.
We'll be there delivering you content that's easy to consume, that gives you the updates, that makes you laugh, that gives you the highlights, that goes inside the mind of your favorite athlete. I'm so proud of my brother who's taken over the pop culture podcasting space. And now it's my turn to
His brother Logan's Podcast Impulsive is pretty good. I've been watching it for a couple years now. I recommend checking it out too. I'm not trying to promote these guys, but at the same time, it's pretty good content. So I am, but I'm not getting paid for it, obviously.
Reinvent and take over the sports media landscape. Our set is being built as we speak, right next to the Impulsive set. And together...
That's pretty sweet, man. Next to his brother's set, he's also having his own set. It's pretty cool. I like seeing family work together.
The Paul Media empire will continue to grow. Stay tuned. The second branch of Betr is sports betting and online casino.
Okay, this is probably where it gets sketchy now. I've already seen a bunch of people talking about some of the corruption maybe going on Twitch with the online sports betting and just casinos. Seems sketchy just to think about it, but actually watching it too, you could definitely tell that maybe some sketchy things are going on and people are getting paid to promote stuff when the stuff that they're promoting is actually probably not very fair at all. But at the same time, it is a casinos and betting, and people who are getting into it should know what they're getting into. But at the same time, people can't really control their urges and addictions. That's just how the human brain works. We fall down to things like that.
Casino. You may have noticed over the past year, damn near every influencer promoting some crypto, offshore scamming online casino, like
Kind of true.
for example.
Holy shit! You fucking bitch! No!
What the fuck is that? Wait, it ends?
All right, well, I guess
Yeah, even
one
Drake.
tonight.
Promoting some of these crypto casino companies with no regulations. They're illegal in the United
did
States.
Drake get hair
but
like that?
Betr is a legit business sanctioned in the United States. I was offered $40 million from one of these crypto casino companies, but turned it down this year because what we're doing at Betr is better. It's for the long haul.
It's like, to some people that might seem crazy, but like he's probably worth a lot more money than that, and that really isn't that big of a deal to him because he has a different he probably has a bunch of different ways to make that money, like what he's doing right now.
And not to mention, our product is way more fun to play. I was never really a big sports bettor until I met my co-founder, Joey Levy, who introduced me to
Seems like a good guy.
micro-betting. What is micro-betting, you may ask?
What's
Instead
micro-betting?
of placing a bet on who will win the game and waiting for hours and hours and hours waiting for the game to be over, our app allows you to bet on every single play, score, drive, and player in real time.
It seems like just more opportunities for corruption or things to go wrong, but hey, people will make money off of it. Just not the
First
majority.
time I played this app, the whole time I'm sitting there screaming at the TV. so much fun guessing if the Browns were gonna run or pass, if it was gonna be a first down or not, if Odell Beckham was gonna get the ball or not, and if it was gonna be a touchdown. Every single moment of the game was exciting. And Betr is the best app for this. At that moment, I knew I needed to share this app with the whole entire world. Betting like this makes sports way more exciting to be a part of, and well, that's where our slogan comes from. Sports just got better.
It's good, right? Thank you guys. Thank you.
I saw a massive space in the market to dominate. A lot of these multi-billion-dollar organizations spend hundreds of millions of dollars on marketing, and yet you go and look at their Instagram profile, and a lot of them only have 100K Instagram followers. Now I know followers don't equal revenue, but you think that after spending hundreds of millions of dollars on marketing, they'd have a little bit more than that. And you look at their balance sheet, and the most amount of money that they spend is on marketing and promotional sales. A lot of these brands were desperate for attention, paying me millions and millions of dollars just to promote them for a little bit. They need us. We don't need them. The creators are in charge. The influencers run shit now. It's time for them to take a lesson in marketing and promotion. Hey, old school dinosaur sports books. Betr? We're coming for you, motherfuckers. Our CEO, Joey Levy, is a genius entrepreneur who reminds me of people like Jeff Bezos, Elon Musk, Mark Zuckerberg.
You guys know who that is?
Together, we raised $50 million from some of the world's most credible investors.
Florida Funder.
Aliyah Capital, Fuel Ventures, 8V.
That's not that easy. I mean, I guess he has a lot of connections, but that's cool that he met with so many business owners and raised $50 million to start these businesses.
C. Travis Scott, Ezekiel Elliott, Deshaun Jackson, Roger Ehrenberg,
names.
Des Bryant, Palm Tree Crew, and Anti-Fund. The amount of high-level business execs and professionals involved in this business is what excites me the most. Because without a strong team, it wouldn't be possible to take over these billion-dollar organizations. I'm choosing one of you right now to win a brand new 2023 Corvette. I mean, look at this thing. Wow, that is fucking sick. All you have to do is follow @Betr on every social platform to win. You may be thinking, I'm probably not gonna win the Corvette, but what if you do? All it is just a follow. Betr is gonna take over this whole fucking industry. Stay tuned, motherfucker.
Cool. It was a pretty good video. Whoever edited that did a pretty good job, as I said earlier. Just one Corvette though. Like, he's got a lot of followers. People doing giveaways these days, or dropping like 10K car giveaways, stuff like Mr. Beast, right? I mean, obviously it's not Mr. Beast level, but just one Corvette. Anyways, it's just a giveaway. Who knows if they even actually give that stuff away that they say they will. In terms of like what I saw in the video, I will say that this is like a pretty big project. He's coming out with two big new companies or new ideas, but he does have a lot of investors who are smart behind it, as it looks, and just like a lot of smart people around it, period, right? And he's a YouTuber. Jake Paul's a YouTuber. He obviously does these, like, he used to do these stupid pranks in the past. He used to, I'm not going to say stupid, some of them were good, some of them were funny, but he used to be on Disney Channel. He's a boxer now. So the fact that these big smart people who are so popular and so successful are actually getting behind his idea is saying that he's probably got something to work with here. And this is a company that it's not just like Jake running this. He's got a lot of smart people running it with him, and I think it can be successful. It does seem like there might be some opportunities for it to be not the best for people who are participating in what the companies have to offer, especially when it comes to the betting and casinos. I know he's saying he's going to do things differently, but that stuff is always sketchy, and it's been sketchy now since it's become popular on Twitch and other channels, as we've seen a lot of celebrities promoting these casinos online, and also these crypto, I'm not going to say crypto scams, but these crypto groups, and just everything surrounding crypto that these celebrities have been promoting seems kind of scamish, and I know a lot of people got scammed from them, and this kind of seems like it might be going in that direction, but we'll see. Like I said, I'm not against Jake Paul. I don't hate him, I don't love him, but I do think he's doing good things for boxing, and I'm interested to see where he goes with these companies. And it's cool that he's working, right next to his brother now, because they're going to be in the same building. His brother's going to have his podcast right next to Jake Paul's podcast. So thanks for watching, guys. These are the comments down here. Feel free to read them. Go to the video yourself, and also let me know what you think in the comment section of my video. in terms of what you think about Jake Paul and these companies that he's starting and everything going on. He got a fight canceled recently with the person he was fighting as well, but it looks like he might be fighting KSI next year. Yeah, let me know your thoughts. Have a fantastic day. Peace.